your ship and to get a different ship?
They have an upgrade system outside of the game. Why can't they give us one inside the game?
That'd be
That'd be
cool though,
cool.
right?
Mm.
Like whatever the
Alright.
RMC value is the amount you get towards your next ship.
Mm.
You basically
Right?
sell your RMC to a group of salvagers, and they give you money for it. Take that money
Sounds
and
cool.
yeah. Hire me, CIG. I'm a developer.
You know, I think they're trying to add too many features as it is.
That amount that I gave, okay, it's over 15. It's almost 15 mil now, but I'm still holding on to about 1.6 something that I haven't divvied up against org members. So that's why I've rounded down a little bit.
You owe me money.
I owe you money. What?
What?
That was a gift.
Did I say that
I
out
thought that
loud?
was a gift.
What?
I didn't know that I was borrowing from the Bank of Infantry.
Oh yeah, man. Money doesn't grow on trees, man.
You just start receiving money from people.
I'm just
Sending
right.
send you interest payments.
It's that mode trader.
I'm the cartel, man. Cartel of Star Citizen.
Alright, Cerberus, you're meeting us here, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab a 1SCU box.
Are you sure you don't want to store the 2.8s?
Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me of that.
I was like,
Alright.
if you were going to store it, I'm like, why are you barking that way?
This is also habit. I've done so many hauling missions that this is just habit at this point.
I had to take all my boxes out, man. From my vulture. So I could fit everything properly.
No,
Limbo, I gotta go, man.
Don't
You heading
leave,
out, man?
Yeah, thanks for having me along tonight.
Yeah,
Alright.
thanks for hanging out, Craig. Take care.
Yeah, sure.
Good night, gangs.
Take it easy, man. I'm gonna miss him. What?
I think I'm over this song.
Yeah, so.
Wow, we really dialed it up with this one. Jeez.
There we go. We don't need the walkway, right?
I don't know your question. What's your question?
I'm loading boxes on the walkway of the vulture. In the back.
Oh, right, yeah, I know what you're talking. Yeah, off-road.
Yeah, you can get out of the vulture to the left, so yeah, you wouldn't need it.
Yep. And sometimes it's hard to put it in the boxes straight.
All right, I'm trying to think of what the order of operations here. I think about this. Can you step off the pad, Kazak?
It's gonna cost you.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was still on the pad. My bad.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
So many claim ships.
I'm gonna store this real quick.
Stupid box, man. Dude, where are you going? Come here.
Hmm.
It's like flying away from me, man. Like it has a mind of its own.
Oh, what I'm trying to do won't work anyway, because it's not going to persist even if I pull up a ground vehicle.
That's not good. So
I
what
mean,
are you
there's
guys,
3 of us.
what are you guys gonna do now?
Well, I was just trying to figure out how we're going to transport the box to the bunker. That's what I was thinking, Cerberus.
Oh,
Mm.
what's your next mission? Where you
I guess
going?
it all depends on what ship we want to bring.
You know what? Let's think about this. Where are you at currently? Did you make it back here yet, Cerberus?
Oh, I'm going to be landing here as soon as I can.
Okay,
I'm at Seraphim.
I see you now. Yeah, yeah.
Seraphim.
Just thinking, how many SCUs is a piece of armor? It is, let's just say this particular heavy armor is 10.5. No. We're looking at volume. So this would be 110, which comes out to, I think, 11.
Wow. Fit all my boxes in there. Fine.
To answer your question, Havoc, you saying you have zero knowledge of Star Citizen but interested in after seeing it. It's the game in the constant state of PvEVP. Are you able to select and only participate in one or the other? Yes, you could participate in one or the other. The
Yes.
some people spend more time in PvP. They particularly seek that out. So they might, try to go pirating, or they might do like bounty missions where they're trying to capture players that have, committed crimes on the server. You can also do other on the PvE side, which is mostly what I do. You can also, go just do bounty missions against NPCs, do ground stuff like we're doing tonight. There's a lot of stuff that you can do that does not get you anywhere near close to PvP. But do keep in mind, like Dyer is saying, if you're in the persistent universe, you can always be PvP'd. So if you're out of an armistice zone, you can be shot down. You can be pirated. That's why having a group with you, if you're doing something that's high risk, like transferring some cargo, or you've got a lot of salvage. Just for some context for you, salvage is kind of the meta right now in RMC if you need to make money. So if you're transporting, a shit ton of recycled material composite, RMC for short, you probably want to have some escorts. So just things like
Or
that.
play at a time where it's quiet.
Or play at a time when it's quiet. Sometimes we end up on servers with only like 6 people on them. If you haven't set up your account yet, that is not the right command. You can use my referral code. It's in the about as well, and you'll get some extra credits to use in game. I've already forgotten what my command is in chat. I must have changed it. But yeah, it's down in the about as well, if you need a referral code. But yeah, happy to answer any questions you have. And I've got some really knowledgeable folks with me here in Discord as well, so if I don't know the answer, they probably do.
I wish I was knowledgeable.
Yeah, the only reason I'm quite mad is because I focus on shit.
It is, yeah. There it is. It's referral. That's what yeah.
But yeah, no, like, I'd still always say recommend waiting for a free fly event to at least test out the game, play it yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll probably be, don't they normally do a free flyer on IE?
IE, which should be around November time. So yeah, no, if you could wait that long.
Yeah.
I can't wait till November.
Yeah, that's a good time too.
Sitcom this year.
Well, and do keep in mind, just for context, for to just kind of sort of let them know what free fly is. So NC Havoc, just so you know, free fly is something that happens a couple times a year. I would say probably a handful of times a year, depending on what's going on. And there'll be a period of time where you can fly a preset amount of ships, and they sort of announce what ships they are, or it'll be a bunch of ships. They might cycle through manufacturer, and you can rent them for a certain period of time in game. You can get into the game. You set up an account without having to pay for anything, because I think the cheapest you can get into the game now is like $40 or something like that. And
yes.
So, but free fly sort of avoids that. So that's what we're talking about. Is if you're still unsure, wait until free fly. You can still set up your account. You can still use my referral code or somebody else's if you've got a friend. But you can get your account set up. But then if you are like, I don't I don't really know if I want to really put money into this yet because I just don't know if I can run it well or whatever it might be, whatever the situation might be that might make you feel that way. You can wait until a free fly and then you can really get into and feel the game, see how it performs on your rig, get a better understanding of if you even like the gameplay loops. So there's a lot of opportunities for that. And because keep in mind that this is an alpha and it is
Really good
every
alpha.
bit of an alpha. And some people just do not enjoy that about this game. I do. I like seeing things. I feel like every time a new patch comes out, it kind of feels like grabbing a present out from underneath the tree when I was a kid. But that's just my style. I really like long-term game development and sort of being a part of the journey.
One step closer to being released. I mean, whenever the
Yeah.
update
Yeah.
update comes, like 4.0 would be one step closer to being released.
But if you have any more specific questions, I know I threw a lot at you there. Happy to answer them. There's Cerberus.
Hello. Just game freezing is normal for me.
He said
Sorry,
he said the
guys.
E word. He said Eve. Kazakh said Eve.
Yeah, I went there.
Eve, yeah.
It comes
I'm
up
a
at
Eve
least
player as
once.
well.
It's fun. It's fine. Sandbox universe that offers PvE and PvP at the same time. You can always be attacked by the PvPer when doing PvE content. The difference is that it's first person even without all the spreadsheets and market chaos. That's a really good summary. Can we save that? It's a really
Eve
good
Online,
summary.
Sure.
it's a good game, man. It's a really good game. You don't have to pay to play it. It has a free to play to test
That
out
is
the game,
true.
see if you like it or not. I mean,
Yeah, and see, and if you ever need a group, exclamation Discord. If you ever want a group to squad up with, we play 2 to 3 times a week, sometimes 4. Just depending. Well, streams 3 times a week. Sometimes we'll do a 4th squad up off stream on Saturdays in the Discord. So if you need a group to go out with, kind of show you the ropes, we're here for you. Happy to help.
then
Or-
we'll hold your hand. Maybe you
or-
want to reach around in return.
Or you can request a guide on the RSI site.
Yes, there is also a guide system of which I am also a part of.
Are you not
Hi.
grabbing the box number? There you
I'm
go.
grabbing it.
Limbo has a bot. I mean, he's a bot. If you,
I am a
if you ask
bot.
him questions, he'll answer all your questions.
Or I'll find the answer to your questions. I worked in customer service for the longest time in the beginnings of my career. And so I am all about, if I don't know the answer, I'll find the answer for you.
But I need
Hence
it
why-
now.
Hence why I have Limbo GPT.
I don't want to answer you, but I want you to answer me.
I might not know the answer though.
True. That is true. Nobody doesn't know everything.
Before we leave, how's everybody's water? Because I don't know that I have any on me. And I might be low. I am low.
You at 34%, dude. How long did that, dude?
I've got 10 cruise pulse with me.
Can I grab some off
Dude,
you just so I don't have to grab them later? Can you throw them in the box?
I see you more
Sure.
thirsty than hungry. Every time. How come you're not hungry?
I don't know.
That's what trips me out. How I see your thirst more than your hunger.
I think it's just a glitch at the minute that the thirst is going down quick.
It's because I'm thirsty.
Yeah, look, how long ago did I say that? Oh, look at your character's not thirsty, and then all of a sudden, I look, and then it's at what, 34%.
All right. Food and water's in the box.
Thank you.
All right, I'm done. I'm gonna go back to area 18.
All right.
That's where I take my boxes at.
Cerberus and Kazakh are on board. Thank you for grabbing the ramp. I'm gonna go hop in the pilot seat.
But Yella, it's this place scares me, man.
Yellow
Yeah,
scares you?
one
Why
of
does
the
yellow scare you?
pirates.
All the rocks? Scared you're gonna hit them?
No, good. No, it's
I
not
thi-
the rocks. It's being fucking ganked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
That's why infantry you are a very brave player. As much salvaging as you do without escort,
Right? Dude, no. Don't forget,
Rewind for that.
I've lost a load before, a few loads before. Remember I told you I got blown
Yeah.
up. I blow myself
Yeah.
up. So
I
it was
honestly
during
think that
period
one
of
night
time-
we're just gonna join your server and teach you a lesson.
Oh, come on, man. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I could always get more. So
I know.
it's not like it's not the end of the world. You could like go back and find another
What the
more
fuck?
panels. I mean,
Are you okay? What's up?
I just dropped dead.
Were you sitting
Ow.
down?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did too.
Interesting.
oh shit.
You're both dead?
Yeah.
Tired because you might get ganked by
Oh yeah. You definitely need an
lives.
escort when you're salvaging. If you're salvaging a lot of RMZ, just personal preference. I don't want to lose all.
if
I don't
you
want to
just-
lose all that RMC.
Yeah, because okay, if you're using a vulture, you could fit roughly up to 570,000. That's how more than half a mil. You could fit.
Yeah, somebody
in
could just grab that off
into-
you. I mean, you don't have to have it. It's
Yeah.
just my preference. So you're
But
seeing stuff
that's a
about
lot of-
insurance too. The concept makes sense, but I also saw something about lifetime insurance. Just couldn't find additional info on it, like how to obtain it or how valuable it is, cost of it, stuff like that. So just I'm gonna give you the quickest summary I can give you, and about insurance in this game. It doesn't matter right now. If you buy anything that has insurance on it, just think about it as a way to save credits whenever the game actually is fully released. So, you own a ship with 6 months insurance, it will be an easier time for you with that ship. After that 6 months, you'll have to buy an insurance policy in game. That's probably the simplest explanation I can give you. If you want more information, just let me know.
EVE Online has an insurance thing too, where you could insurance your ship, so when you get blown up, you'll get some of the stuff back, money back to buy you another ship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
back on
so-
Area 18.
Same
Okay,
here.
interesting. That's very weird.
But
I guess I'll head that way.
But there's groups in EVE Online where they band together, like how Limbo has a organization. It's the same in EVE Online, where these alliances, but they're called corporations and alliances. They
I
have
don't know what just
ship
happened.
replacement programs where you go to battle, you lose your ship, you submit an SRP, a ship replacement program, and then they'll give you money so you can buy another ship, so you can go back out and fight again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's probably something in the realms of that too that it'll look like whenever the game comes out. But yeah, it's you asked for a simple explanation, so we could definitely go into more detail and explain to you the difference between 6 months and the different months and lifetime. But it's kind of self-explanatory, right? Like,
Look at he followed you.
thanks for the follow, Havoc. Really appreciate that.
Cool.
Happy to help in any way we can. We got a lot of knowledge here. I'm en route to ArtCorp, guys, so yeah, pick you up.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you prefer to read instead of listen, I know everybody's a different kind of learner. I'll give you a link as well for something else for you to consume on lifetime insurance.
Mhm.
I already have over 200 RMC boxes saved up already. On the past couple of days, few days, I think it is. Just saving up. I had 307 last time. It was like almost 7 mil worth. I don't know. Have you guys seen if they changed the price of RMC, or is it still 14,000?
It's still 14,
Last time I
14-ish.
checked, which was yesterday, yeah, it's still 14 when I checked.
Okay, all right. Because you know how they nerfed the freaking panels, so I was not hoping they didn't nerf the price either. You know what I mean?
Honestly,
It takes 3 large panels to fill your filler station now.
I really just.
Because
We've had issues
I
with
did the
this
math.
quantum stuff. I don't know what's causing
I
it.
did the math. Oh, I did the math. Like the large panels now only give 5.5 RMC. I mean SCU per panel. So you have 13, right? So that you need 3 large panels now. Before you could only do two. You can.
I'm
fill it
kind of
up with
glad
2.
they nerfed that, to be honest, just because it was low effort, high reward, and that's kind of the thing that they've been balancing pretty extensively with these latest patches.
Mm-hmm.
See,
And then
the only thing I'm kind of hating this patch is the fact they've not changed commodity trading at all.
yeah, the thing
It's
is,
way more risk for no fucking reward.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is they didn't put it on the patch notes that they nerfed it. You know what I mean? It was a silent nerf. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Well,
like
they don't have. I mean, they don't have to put everything on the patch notes. I think they just have to put the really major stuff on the patch notes, which to me that's not Well, I don't have to put. Let me back up. It is actually kind
I
of
was gonna say,
nice that we have
choose
as
your-
much. It's actually kind of nice that we have the visibility that we have to a lot of stuff that we do. They are not obligated to tell us every single thing they change, but
yeah, a lot of games are like
CIG's
that.
ways are that they are very transparent. So it is actually kind of surprising that they didn't mention that. But it's also like they've been very clear about effort versus reward in that effort versus reward in the EVR algorithm. And so you should sort of expect that if something is really low effort and really high reward, it's probably going to change.
I mean, I'm not surprised they nerfed it because there's a lot of games.
It's one of those things that I wish was in the patch notes that they nerfed it.
I'll go there now.
But honestly, if it wasn't for you all in hearing about the panels and stuff, I never would have known. I know I'm one example among many. But I haven't touched a single panel personally. I haven't touched a single one. But that's because I really lean into different game loops more. Like I like hauling. I like being the person that throws the boxes on like a salvage crew, not like. And normally people when they were doing the panels, they were going out and they were like by themselves. Like it was never like a group thing that we did. So I just never had the opportunity to even touch a salvage panel. Opportunity is not the right word. I just never did. Never really had a reason to.
All right, my mom was asking me questions.
No, it's. I get why it was nerfed. I'm just a bit more annoyed that it wasn't in the patch notes.
There's a lot of games that are like that. They nerf stuff and they don't say it. It's like silent. You know what I mean? Then you don't notice it until like later on. You know what I mean? It's like
and it's just
you have to be more transparency, especially as something that you love to do, and they nerf it, and then you're like, what the fuck?
I guess the question would be is like, shouldn't you? I mean, wouldn't you? Where my brain goes when you say that, though, is that something that is intended to be a feature of the games should be noted. That's not really intended to be the feature of the game. I mean,
okay, all right. Let me say this. Let me say this, okay? You're flying a ship, and then you know it's really good. You like it how it destroys, and all of a sudden they silent nerf your ship, and then you can't really do.
I think that's an entirely different thing than the salvage panels.
No,
personally.
okay, with that I do agree with you on that, Limbo. I think from my perspective, as someone who does salvage, not all the time, most of it, I'd rather know something. It's just basically not knowing that panels have been nerfed feels. Because I do it most of the time, it feels like I should know it.
Yeah, I do
Like,
get that. I understand the friction for sure.
It's one of those, because like they tell us about shit nerfs and buffs all the time. Why can't they do that for salvage?
Yeah, no, I agree.
I do wonder if it was an intended feature though, like because I don't know the answer to that. Like, were salvage panels meant to be an intended feature that would provide that much output?
Not that
I'm
I
not sure
don't
about
think it's
that.
going to be that much output, but it's definitely a feature of salvaging.
Okay. So, I mean, you might be onto something there. I mean, to be completely honest, like if that's meant to be a part of the salvage game loop, maybe they should note that. Like,
Because
I
it,
I just didn't know that, you know?
no,
Yeah,
it's something else they've also been saying a lot of is the missions are just for quote unquote narrative. So finding ships out in the wild and panels out in the wild are meant to be how you're meant to normally do it to get
Mm-hmm.
more of a profit.
I
Got
found
it.
ships out in the wild too, in the astrofields, like a C2 or something like that. I saw those. I saw one like before, and I couldn't finish it, and then because there's no markers.
Yeah, it isn't like the panels themselves are supposed to be intent. I know the yields are probably weren't intended,
Yeah, true, true. No, I agree.
but at the same time, the fact that they change numbers on them without saying anything is
Yeah,
it?
that's
Yeah, it's a bit weird to me.
Yeah,
yeah.
and it might have just been an oversight, you know? It could have just been an oversight. It's just something that didn't make it to the
It
patch
could
notes.
have,
Yeah.
but it just feels weird that like okay they're so transparent about ship stuff. Why are they not transparent about salvage?
Yeah.
I noticed it because I did like two panels. I said, "Why isn't it full yet?" And that's how I noticed it that it was not. You know, I mean, it's not
I've
filling up
arrived.
with
I
two
think
panels.
Kazak's here. Cerberus, you want to make your way to my hangar?
Well, did they
Yeah,
change
make them
the
away.
price of the RMC or just the
No,
volume?
just the
No,
volume.
just how much you get per like. So now, because I did the math, you get 5.5 SCU for the large panel, 2.3 for the medium one, and then 0.4 in the small one. So they changed it all.
Mm.
Yeah, Dyer, I feel like it could go either way, right? Like, I mean, we're all allowed to have different opinions, right?
Oh
Like
yeah, no.
like
It's
it
one of those things where it's like, I'll let you finish.
I don't really, I personally don't care about it being in the patch notes, to be honest. I mean, it's not intended to be a really, really big part of the game. But I also understand if that's all I did, say that salvaging was just what I enjoyed the most about this game, and then, you know,
Mm.
out of nowhere something changes and my experience changes, like it would have been nice to know that. I mean, so I can see it kind of both ways. Like,
I get that like they don't want to put everything in patch notes for the sake of keeping them small. But I think changing values of panels, I don't think that's like a minor tweak slash balancing.
Yeah. So now
it
you
makes you
just gotta spend more
wonder.
time.
Go ahead,
Go ahead.
Nuvitri.
I was just saying that now since they changed it, now you have to spend more time looking for more panels to
Which
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
which is fine.
it's fine. I mean, it's you still make the same amount, but just you have to find more.
Yeah,
But
it's longer.
yeah,
It does
they
make you
said
wonder though if it was a byproduct of something. Like, and I don't know, I
yeah,
haven't followed the salvage panels that closely, but it makes me wonder if salvage panels were one of those things that, you know, they always talk about this thing causes this thing, and there's like sometimes there's like a cyclical reason as to why something's happened. Not cyclical, systemic reason as to why something's happening in a
Mhm.
particular patch. And so it makes
Mhm.
like I'd be curious to know if I had a dev right in front of me that could answer the question. I'd be curious to know, did you all purposely allow the output on the panels to be that, or did you change something adjacent to it in the code that affected it? Because
Yeah, yeah,
if it was never intended to be that output per panel, then it's not really something that it's something that changed, but it's not something that they literally went in and said, nope, change value, change rate to this. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So
and probably towards the 4.0 because in 4.0 you'll be able to salvage on foot, not just your ship. You know what I mean? Now, so
yeah,
they probably changed it for that too. I mean, to
it's
be in
possible.
line.
I mean, It's possible. But I don't think it's that simple. I really don't. I think that like if I had to guess what a dev would tell me, it'd probably be that that's not a value that they've just hard coded that they changed. It's probably a byproduct of something else that they changed with salvaging in general that affected that created that experience. And then when they adjusted that thing, it had a negative impact on the yield from those panels.
Yeah,
Be,
and they said they wanted to. They're going to be nerfing salvage anyway, so it's like that. It's fair. Salvage is way too profitable for how little you have to do. But
I don't mind spending hours on finding more.
the amount of time though that I've spent in a reclaimer, I don't know that I would say it's low effort. But it's
dude, to find panels, you have to scan, and but you see a lot of signatures for mining. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't always find them. You know what I mean? You have to like fly around and find. It takes time to find them. Especially if you get the lower ones, you don't get as much compared to like if you get 10,000 and over of signatures. Those are the ones you want because you get more than 2 or 3 of them, so you can fill up your container. I mean, your filler station. You know what I mean? As a vulture. You know what I mean? If you want to fill up your 3 times the filler station, you want to find about 3 to 9 large panels, which is you have to get the bigger signatures so you can fill them up with them. You know what I mean?
Everybody's sitting down in the ship.
I'm sat down, but I'm scared I'm gonna die anyway.
I mean, I understand that, but I'm just doing my best, just in case we'll try our best. Quick question from Havoc. Do you feel like this is a game you can take a from, or do you run the risk of losing all your stuff if you're away for a long time? They have done a really good job with long-term persistence with gear, but like we were talking about this earlier, consumables are consumables go away from patch to patch. I will say too, just to be completely transparent, because this is not a great experience. For the first time in maybe 3 or 4 patches, I lost 2 or 3 ships. And the amount of time that I've spent to earn the credits to buy those ships was quite a bit, and a big bummer. So there is a risk you could lose ships. To reduce the chance of that happening and ensuring your ships get into long-term persistence, if this has changed, somebody please correct me. My current understanding is if a ship is in stored or deliverable state, you should not be able to lose your ships. And to Attack Cat's point, we did lose cash in 323. So when we went from 322 to 323, we lost cash. We did not lose ships though. So you're really not supposed to lose anything other than your consumables and potentially and if you're going to lose your cash, they're going to tell you. So like what I did before 323 is I went and I bought a bunch of ships. But
if you have a vulture, you just go do salvage missions and you get your money back fast. You know what I mean? Or a reclaimer.
For now.
Yeah.
If they're going to nerf that,
might take you
time,
but
yeah.
But you could get your money back anyways, doing those salvage missions, right?
Yeah, and what Attack Cat is saying is exactly what I was saying about the stored and deliverable status. Like, make sure they're in the proper states when you log off. Every time you log off. Don't risk hitting a patch change anytime you play the game. Check your ships before you log off for the night. Make sure they're in stored or deliverable status. Log off.
Yeah, I
and
lost
if you claim them, like Attack Cat said, if you claim them, they should end up in the stored state at that place that you claim them. Eventually, so you could like log off, but even after you hit the claim button. But I'm super OCD about that. Like, I will come back to my computer and like check it before I go to bed, just to make sure.
About the retrieve?
Yeah, so when you retrieve, it can take time, even with expediting, to get your ship back. And so, I don't know why I'm jumping to the jump point. I was just jumping away. But you can hit the claim button and expedite it, and it will end up there eventually when that timer runs out. But I still like to see it with my own eyes, stored or deliverable.
What the fuck?
Hope that helps. A lot of information, once again, throwing it at you.
Yeah. No, so you're saying to leave it at where it says retrieve, right? That's when they will now take it, right? So what you're saying?
Yeah, deliver or retrieve. I think deliver is the stored or
When you buy a ship.
deliverable. So on the left of your ASOP terminal, stored or deliverable.
Mhm.
And then on the, I think you're thinking of the very far right of your ASOP terminal where it would say retrieve or deliver.
Yeah. Mhm. Like when you buy a ship, it says to deliver to.
Mhm.
When you don't, when you
Yeah.
haven't clicked on it yet, right?
It's just a habit I developed in 321 or 2. I can't remember which patch. But and I for the most part it's worked, but like I said, I lost 3 ships this patch. So, and there is
I
an
lost one
open
ship.
issue council ticket about that.
Yeah,
I
lost
asked
one ship in
support if they would
Frostbite.
help, but since they weren't real money ships, they
Mhm.
were like, "No, sorry." I was like, "Okay, I had to ask. Worst I could get is a no." But I'm
Doesn't hurt, you know what I mean?
concierge, damn it.
Oh, that dude! If I lose a ship, I'm just like I don't care that much.
Cerberus,
You
do
can always get it back.
you want to get us another mission?
Where are we?
ArcCorp?
I don't have any rep at ArcCorp.
That's right. So back to Crusader we go.
It's only Crusader I've got the rep at.
Okay.
No
I
crusade
wish it
for
was
you,
wider
man.
than that. Like bounties, how bounties are wider than that.
Bounties are wider if you do all the what is it? All the separate thingies.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they're called.
I've
The
spent a
big
lot
interstate
of
missions.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time in space doing space bounties, so that makes sense why I have all this.
Mm.
Whereas I haven't done a lot of ground stuff, so that it's all
Medical
making more
tinkle.
sense. Time. I do
I
wish
bet you.
though that we had a ground vehicle we could fit a 2 SCU box in that would fit in this C1, but I don't think that exists.
Nope.
Dude, I bet you right now that my ship, I'm gonna have to reclaim it again. Run, watch when I'm done with this. I don't want to reclaim it again.
Then don't reclaim it again.
I can't. You see that picture of my Vulture has a hole in the back? I repaired it.
I don't know that I saw it. Maybe I did see it. I can't remember. I've slept
That's
since then.
Has a big old hole, and it had a big old hole in the back, like somebody damaged it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I don't know why it's doing that. It's a graphical glitch or something.
Because it doesn't like you. That's why. Your vulture's mad at you.
No, it says store. Oh, okay. I don't have to claim it. Whew. That's good.
I think I'm gonna have to
See,
fly with mouse and keyboard for a second. It's time to stand up.
dude, I got 40 containers this round. 40. I don't know how I got 40.
Oh, come on, desk.
I don't know how I got 40, man. 8 to 1, 2, 3.
My
4.
desk is not cooperating.
40 boxes. I don't know how is that possible.
You got 1, then you got 2, then you got 3, and then you eventually got to 40.
I'm just appalled. 40. That's pretty good. He's about to die. I'm at 7%.
That's how math works.
Right?
When people are like, the time flies, I'm like, no, that's just math.
Tell that to your body.
It's just math. What do you
Tell
what do you mean
that to
time
yourself.
flies? No, it's just math. We are further in the future now than we were before.
Imagine if how they say that when you look further into space, you're going basically back into time.
I have no idea
Or
what you
something
just
like
said.
that. When you see further out into space, because it takes a long time for you to see whatever, like let's say there's a supernova that goes off like a million miles away. You know what I mean? And it takes so long for you to see it. You know what I mean? It's already in the past. When we see it in our sky, it's already in the past because it already happened. You know what I mean?
I'm just gonna say yes to that.
Dude, there's a lot of like novas, like supernovas that go off like far away. We can see it,
Alright.
but the flash of it, it's already happened. You know what I mean? So when we see it, it already has happened. So you know what I mean? The nova's already did what it had to do, and it sent a shockwave, and we see it. Something.
So what you're saying is it's rocket science, and I don't understand it. Got it.
Something like that. Space is crazy, bro.
10
Space
gigs.
is like it's something different. Space is weird. So much shit happens in space that we don't know, and it's too dangerous too. I mean, I think space is more dangerous than on Earth. You know what I mean?
Technically, since we are in a gravity well, time travels slower for us than in deep space. Believe it or not, I know very little about space, as much as I love it in video games. Like, I just learned the other day, or was reminded, because I had to have learned this in, like, 6th grade, was just reminded that the moon doesn't generate light.
It's the sun.
Broke my brain a little bit.
It's the sun reflecting off the moon. It's basically it's the sun reflecting or something like that. I don't know. I may be wrong.
No, that's
It's
right.
the sun reflecting the moon.
Are you about to say
Because-
that the Earth is flat, Dyer? Are you about to say that? Are you about to say that?
Oh my fucking god.
We might have to time
I have
you
a
out if you
question.
say the Earth is flat.
I have a question for you guys. Is the sun moving up or not?
I want to hear Dyer's wild theory. I'm really curious about this.
Yo, I'm curious too. If the Earth's flat, I just no. Just get him out, man.
It's not.
Gone.
It's not flat because a person took a picture of Earth in space already.
No
and solved
shit,
that
but there are
problem.
people that believe it's fucking flat, and I don't get why.
And they still don't believe it. Like they see the picture, oh, it's fake. It's photoshopped. You know what I mean?
How? How the fuck?
I don't
All right.
know.
How?
Man.
Quick question.
There's a
Cerberus, can we get a mission?
Yep. No, I'm gonna do that now before I start losing my shit on people. That is absolute.
It's funny you're losing
Talking
your shit
myself.
and no one's even said it. A popular
don't show
theory
all
for
your
why
boxes,
we
bro.
can't find a particle that is associated with gravity. They think that gravity is actually caused by bends in time. Interesting.
Okay, no, that's actually quite interesting.
That is interesting.
No, it's just what say I was like when you just said, oh, you know, if someone says the Earth is flat, I'm timing them out. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna continue because I'm gonna say some shit that will get you banned.
Dude, isn't that what they thought back in the day? Back in the old world, didn't they say the Earth was flat, and then when you fly, not fly, you sail in a ship, you'll fall over the edge. Isn't that what they thought back in the day?
Back in the day, yeah, no, back in the day we had less technology back then.
Yeah, they were scared. They were scared to sail at the edge of the, you know what I mean, at the edge of the water because they thought they would fall over. I was like, what? And then Christopher Columbus goes and he proved everybody wrong.
You should do some more research on Christopher Columbus before you claim that. Just saying.
I mean, I don't like that dude because he murdered many people. So
I'm not
many
trying to
nice
get into like
people.
an ethics discussion. I'm just saying do more research on like who discovered things and stuff is what I'm saying. It's actually really
Well,
interesting.
What I'm saying is that I don't know who claimed it, but I don't really care because
Did
I know
you get the mission?
I know
I
know
might
the
have missed
world
it.
is not flat.
I might have missed it.
The church
Which is
was
funny
wrong.
because I think it's officially called Indigenous Peoples Day now, not Columbus Day anymore. I can't remember, but that is actually coming up just coincidentally. We're talking about it.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, see
can
what
you
I
reshare the
what I
contract?
think.
Yeah, I already did.
See what I think is that the church was wrong. The church was wrong, and a lot of people were trying to say the church was wrong,
Okay.
and they call them heretics, and they've banned them. You know, they what is it called? They exiled them to somewhere else. You know what I mean? So it's like
Got
There's a
it.
lot of good people that were like telling them no, 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 and they didn't like it. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Dyer. Appreciate that.
That's kind of messed up. You know what I mean? But I thought like Galileo, all these nice dudes that they started they studied the stars, the planets, and then they said they came to a conclusion. You know what I mean? They came up with calculus to figure out the planets and whatever. You know what I mean? And then what do they do for their like good work? They get exiled or called labeled a heretic because
Humans
you
be
know it,
cruel, man. Humans be cruel.
yeah, it's like I mean it doesn't align with the church. The church wanted the rule. They wanted all the power. You know what I mean? Whatever church it was, I don't know what church
Alright.
it was. You know what I mean? Like the kings, they wanted to be the absolute. You know what I mean? They wanted to be up there. Oh, I'm God. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck? Because
We
For
are
a
arriving.
second there, I thought I died down. I'm like, you. Oh my god.
So what's everybody
I
looking
thought it
forward
got
to
a
the most in 4.0?
Honestly, a new system.
pyro. I want to go into those dungeons.
Yeah, those would be cool.
There's it's gonna be persistent. You just go in there and then you automatically start killing whatever's in there. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's you don't have to click on anything. You just they said that you don't have to click on anything. You just walk in there and then you could start doing what you have to do with it. You know what I mean? Doing
honestly,
missions.
it's kind of crazy. I thought I would be more excited for Pyro itself, but I think I'm more excited for traveling between systems.
Oh no, like that.
Will this one shoot at
If
us?
yes,
Okay,
we're destroying drugs, so yeah, we're gonna be shot at.
got it.
Where you guys at?
Oh yeah, life support too, burning ships. Yeah,
See,
it's gonna be
I'm
great.
just more excited for the tech of 4.0 than the actual system.
I'm with you. Yeah, server meshing, all that. Yeah,
I like the engineering stuff too. Remember, you could
yeah.
repair your ship from within the ship.
Eh,
You don't have to take
I'm
it to
not
the
too fond of that, but
engineering.
I'm gonna wait until I get my hand. Yeah, I'm more of a. I want to get my hands on it before I get excited for that.
No, well, you don't have to do it. If you're flying the ship and you have crewmates, they can handle all that stuff for you. You don't have to do it yourself. You know what I mean? You have somebody in there doing what they have to do with what's called the engineering. You know what I mean?
NC Havoc, thanks for the sub, Prime. Really kind of you. Really appreciate that. Hope we can continue to provide value to you. Happy to help in any way we can.
No, it's like sorry, I'll just say what I mean. It's more of a. I'm cautiously optimistic about engineering. I just want to have it in my hands before I say a definitive opinion on it.
Yeah. No, I agree. I understand.
Yeah, Dyer
I mean too.
says he's excited for non-permanent jump points or transient jump points. Those will be
That's
cool.
not 4.0.
How we discover those. Yeah, those won't come with 4.0, but that
I
will
think
be
it'll be
cool when
like
those come out.
a 4.1 patch.
I'm going
Maybe.
back out again. I'm gonna go
There
back
was
and
a
get some more
whole
salvage.
what was it? Was it an
Where you guys at
ISC or an
anyways?
SCL where they mentioned that those were not going to be in the first jump
It
point?
was the jump point. It was the jump point Pacific at ISC.
I want to
Where you
test
guys
something
at?
real quick. We are
In Yella?
at Yella, yeah. What I want to try real quick is I want to see if somebody can grab this. Well, I don't think you can now that I'm saying it. Unless you know something we don't, Dyer. I don't think that's correct. I called up Chris Roberts and told him to make it happen. Hey, if you have that power, that'd be great. I was just curious if somebody could try to tractor the box while they're sitting in the seat, but I doubt it's gonna work.
No, that's not gonna work. I don't even have a track to beam gun, so. I mean, if you want to try, Cameron
I'm
would have
gonna.
to drive.
Yeah, it's not gonna. It's probably not gonna work. But there's. I mean, it's worth a shot. I'm gonna drive. You are not behind me. That's good.
So we're leaving the box.
We're gonna try to take it, but I doubt it's gonna work. I just, you know, you never know when from patch to patch if things will not
Work.
entirely be. Jam the box into the passenger seat, but then we won't be able to all go together.
Try not to hit me at the same time.
Yeah, that didn't.
No luck. Bummer.
You might want to put that back into the ship then.
Yeah. It's all about the journey together, folks. It's not about actually being efficient. It's all about the times we had together.
It's all about the base.
No.
Dude, I was shooting my guns in my hangar. I thought I
Yeah,
was gonna
that
get in
won't work,
trouble.
Dyer. That's what we just tried. It won't let you continue to stay interactive with the box, unfortunately.
I'm going to Yella again. Salvage to be with you guys.
All right. What do we say around here? When I say you yeet, you say yoinked. Yeet.
And
All
I
right.
say,
All right. Nobody said it.
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Just
man.
no.
I guess you guys weren't. Here for when that joke originated.
I wasn't. At least.
Was I here?
I can't turn again. What is up with this?
Tell you
Get
no.
out. Get back in. Stream keeps skipping for some reason. I've only lost 0.2% frames this entire stream, so that might be a you problem.
Yeah, I haven't seen any streaming
I
problems
suppose
on
I
my
can
end.
drive.
I'm gonna try one more time. I'm back in.
I don't know if I want to go over there because then I have to refuel. And the one thing I don't like is when I refuel, it's gonna tell me to reclaim my ship. Then I have to take out everything from my
There we
ship.
go.
Or else I
Escape
lose it.
worked.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's what happened to
I
me
think
before.
we need to, yeah.
Yella's so far away, man.
Weird, Dyer. That is weird. I don't know why that happened on your end. Maybe you were downloading something or something?
Porn?
Okay. Don't always say the first thought that comes to mind.
Sorry.
Twitch mobile is shit. Got it.
That's it.
Could have been a Steam game. Were you downloading a Steam game in the background?
Why are you making excuses now?
Were you looking at your computer incorrectly? Were you... It can't be Twitch's fault. Come on. It can't be Twitch's fault. It's not... there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, there is.
Twitch's fault.
I'm just giving you all of the troubleshooting steps that Twitch support would give you. If you reached out to them. Be like, did you try turning it off and back on again? Whoa, we are now on the map. Okay, interesting.
Hey, what? Oh,
It's Yella.
that.
Bail out, boys!
Where can I find Yella?
Yeah, mobile can be trash for sure. I use the, when they do Star Citizen Lives, which those are on hiatus now, but I like to go on a walk and listen to those on audio only on the mobile app. That's mostly what I use the mobile app for.
Well, boys, I'm gonna rely on you doing the killing because I can't shoot.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, my gun just disappeared from my hand.
Oh no, I mean I don't have ammo.
Oh, there'll be ammo.
Full
We'll find
stop.
you. We'll get you some ammo.
Yeah, no, that's probably what we're waiting for you to kill people so I can grab the ammo.
So what you're saying is I'm just here to be taken advantage of. I see. You just brought me here
What
to
the
do all the
hell?
killing?
Yes.
We can shoot anybody in here, right?
Yes. Everyone is fair again.
So that means you are too?
Come here and say that to my face.
Don't test me. I'll do it.
Infantry, you're just waiting to get pirated by Cerberus. You're just
Well,
you're
I was
just
just
asking
messing
for it
around.
now.
I was just messing around. I'm not being serious.
Yeah, but like, you got to get to know somebody a little bit before you start messing around with them,
Yeah,
Cerberus,
I can't even pick up weapons now.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh, I just been dropped, I think.
Yeah, you were just standing there on my screen.
Ah,
There we go.
Oh, Cerberus, you just walked directly in front of me.
right.
Yeah,
Latency's a
I can't
bitch.
interact.
Tonight.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
There we go.
Right, I've been dropped. Thank you. Thank you very much, Latency.
Speaking of no ammo, that's me. Right now. This is bad. This is really bad.
You're glitching. What is that around your arms? Is that
It's just how some of the armor is.
that looked like handcuffs on your wrist?
Yeah, I'm down too. Are they normally that buggy? I mean, I know we've had better success tonight than that, but damn. That was buggy as hell.
I think
Yeah.
Latency is what killed me.
We want to try a server hop?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll just take
man.
the L here. Maybe just backspace.
Yeah, me and Kazakh are probably gonna be back at Area 18.
Okay. I can come get y'all.
All right. I'll server help with you guys.
Alright.
Let me land. I'm in a warp tunnel. Not
So
bad,
I'm
no.
just so glad Area 18 is where most of my armor is.
Yeah. It's ideal.
Oh, dude, you're captured, bro. You're going to jail.
It doesn't say Klesher, though. It just says Orson. I think that's from earlier. When I first logged on.
Yeah, no, that's a bug.
It's not
This is
respawning
capture.
me. This is interesting. There we go.
Your conviction is trespassing first degree and others. Oh, you're lucky.
What the fuck are we listening to?
Thank you for skipping.
There is also, in Twitch chat, you can always do a vote skip, and we only need 2 votes. Only need 2 votes to skip a song. If you ever really don't want to listen to something. I don't have to be the one to skip it if I'm distracted. I'm gonna go back to menu real quick so we can switch servers. And
I'm
I
still
can get
waiting
that.
for the game to respawn, eh?
Okay. Yeah, it was a little while for me.
I'll join you guys right now.
Cerberus, what server were you on earlier when you logged on? 'Cause I think we
EU.
joined on you. You were on EU. Okay, I'll avoid EU then. I guess just let me know when y'all are back at menu. I think you know why, Dyer. Because it sounded like a kid song. You know how I am about that.
I'm a grown ass man.
It's not so
Sorry.
much about me being a grown man. It's just more about I don't need to hear kids sing about kid things, you know?
All right, I'm in menu.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, Kazak's in menu. I guess Cerberus, you're still loading.
Yep, it's just taking a while because of the way the game is with me at the minute.
All good, all good.
God, I need to get a price upon a fucking power supply change.
Can we actually hear the song that I quote every single time that I end a stream? What's the name of that song? Where does to
Which
the window to the wall come from?
um so it's a song with forgot it's with Little John. Little John make that song. I forgot who the other group was. Right to the window, to the wall.
Yeah, I just can't remember the name of the song.
That's the name of the song.
Is that the name of the song?
The actual song, but I don't know if you're asking for that one or
Yeah, that's the song I'm asking for. I'm asking for the song title.
yeah, to the window, to the wall. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
There you
so
go.
it's
Little
Get
John and
Low.
Lisa.
Get Low is the name
Get
of the
low.
song.
Yeah, get low. Yeah, get low.
Cool.
Yeah, get low. My bad. My bad. I
Maybe I
forgot it.
should maybe I should reach out to the I wonder I should do it for fun. I should reach out to the whatever label owns that song and ask them how much it would be to license it for stream.
Probably
Going to be a lot of money.
too much for you.
I'm just curious how much it would be. Because it's like it's not really a high profile song anymore. I don't really feel like it's a song that's I mean it's popular, right? Like it's always gonna be popular, but
Felix,
welcome in
what's up,
Felix. How you
Felix?
doing? But yeah, I think it would be funny because like I do want to get to a point where I can play. It'd be nice to just be able to play music. Like, there are low what do you call it? I have a friend that's a DJ. He DJs weddings and he pays a like a subscription fee and he can play licensed music as much as he wants. But of course that's the wedding scene. Twitch is probably different. Um we are
I hear
currently
it.
trying to all get back into menu, Felix. And so we're all having some issues with the particular server we were just on with glitches and lagginess. So we are about to go back in and I'm probably gonna pull the A2 and drop a bomb, and so we can get closer to the ground sites and actually have not as long of a walking distance for FPS loot.
Hmm.
Do I know you?
Why are you saying I don't know you in a very creepy whisper?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, then we definitely don't know.
It was my inner voice.
Oh, no, that was your outer voice. That's not how inner voices work. They don't come out of your mouth. Um,
Oh,
Freddie Dread Limbo. This will be a good song. Sounds good so
no,
far.
you're right. Ooh,
This
looks
this
like I'm.
isn't bad.
I'm at yellow now.
How's it going, Cerberus?
Still waiting.
All right.
I'm gonna log off
My
in
my
space.
my vote is an Alta 4. How do you feel about that?
I'm. Well, something has changed, so saying loading. I've made progress.
Okay. All right. Yeah, the Hasselhoff song's going to be interesting. We'll be curious to hear how that sounds in a moment. Where is that in the queue? Let me look. That
Miners
is
Limited.
after the next one. So we've got Freddie Dredd now, and then we'll have Pale J and Ironsides next, and then we'll have David Hasselhoff, and then we'll have Lil Jon. Yeah, we're all trying to get back to menu so we can pull into the same server, which it looks like we might all be back at menu now. For my screen.
I'm about to be there. I logged out.
What do you guys want to do? Australia, Asia, US? What are you thinking?
US.
Whichever.
Yeah, whichever, man.
I don't have a preference.
Okay. USA it is.
Right, I'm in menu, so pick whichever one you want.
Okay. Looks like you are 2 infantry.
Yeah.
Sweet. Pulling us in. Hopefully it pulls you with me. Unlike
Yep.
the, being in quantum.
Just kills us.
You go to menu and I try to pull you into my server and it kills you. I wasn't even in game. Your just entire computer just dies. No, I don't wish that on anybody. I take it back.
You know, it fucking acts like my PC's dying at times.
And I would say it might be isolated to you, but it was happening to Gazlock too, so it's very weird. Must have been a server thing.
It's
I'm at Orison.
The only thing I did when you jumped was open my Moby glass and then dead.
I think I've heard of that being a problem. I do think I've heard somebody say that. The timing, if you use your Moby right when you're going into quantum, things can get interesting. Not verified. I would like everybody to please avert their eyes from my screen, please. Thank you.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
My fucking internet went down.
Well, if you keep talking to your internet like that, cursing at it, it'll probably keep going down.
I don't think I'm in
I'll tell you,
your...
I started somewhere. It's like shit. I'm always cursing it out.
I don't think
This
I'm
must
in
be
the
why you
server
keep
with
dying in
guys.
quantum, because you keep talking shit to the star system.
Okay, no, that's the only time I've ever died in quantum.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't think I joined you, but you guys don't have to...
Actually, no, second time. The first time I was dancing on a 890 jump.
Yeah, this is good, Dyer. I like this. We need to remember what this is. Pale J Ironsides in Limbo. I'm not going to remember it. Somebody else remember it, please.
I don't
I
know,
like
maybe.
that it's literally my name.
Right?
Oh, I need better armor. I need to store less industrial armor at Orison. Jeez. It's just going to be a Frankenstein of armor.
I mean, if you can get yourself to Seraphim, there's a bunch of medium combat armor.
I really don't want... I just want to leave here and then go directly to something. Auto mod caught Felix. I got you, Felix.
Shit's not loading.
Okay, I'm gonna give this 2 more minutes, then I'm just gonna be like, fuck it, I'm going to bed.
Thank you, Dyer. Thank you.
Oh,
That
the minute I
looks...
say I'm gonna go to bed, it loads me in.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Game's trying to get me to take my clothes off. How rude. I'm just gonna go with my basic stuff. My basic yellow armor from New Abage.
It's naked.
Okay.
Googly eyes.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
Hello?
I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Wow. This is a song.
Right. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Bye bye.
Right. Okay. My audio just completely cut.
That's interesting.
Yeah, my audio went down too.
But yeah, my game crashed, so I'm just gonna take some time to go to bed.
All right. Sleep well, sir. Burst,
Sure
thanks
you.
for hanging out. Always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it easy, man.
Yep. Same to all you guys. See you.
Let's see if I could join you now.
Yeah, I'm back at Area 18 and I got nothing here.
They didn't give you like a basic suit so you could fly in.
Yeah, I have that.
I like that. How they give us a basic suit, you know what I mean? At least. Instead of being like naked, you know what I mean? I like that. That's a good thing.
Grab a backpack.
I'm in. I'm in yellow. Dude, it was crazy. When you put me in, I got an error. It gave me an error. I was like, what the fuck?
Nope, don't want that one. Nope, don't want
Alright.
that one. All right, so Kazakh, I suppose you need a pickup.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're right
I'm
there.
out to mine. Not to mine, I mean salvage. And the yellow belt. Oh, I found one already. 8,000 or 6,000. I said to find the 10,000 or higher. Oh, there it is. 10,000.
All
10,000
right.
is your best bet. To get more panels.
Do you need anything from here, Kazakh?
I can just grab what I need from some basic armor here. I've got a
Okay.
Cubby Blast, so I'm okay.
Sounds good. Just gonna grab a little bit more ammo real quick.
Doo-doo.
I don't know that I've ever heard this song in its entirety.
What, the little song? The little wings?
Yeah, get low. Yeah.
Little John? Get low? Yeah.
It's kind of obnoxious, actually.
Yeah, I heard it many times.
Oh no, I've heard this song at every freaking wedding I've been to.
Now you remember?
Yes, it's that wiggle with it shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is approaching the station.
Yeah, I used to hear it all the time growing up. I think that's like a 2000s, early 2000s song.
It's been around for a bit, yeah.
I like the one with Little John and Ice Cube.
Mm-hmm.
Roll Call. That's a good song.
Roll call?
Yeah, Roll Call. Yeah. I found 2 large panels. And they're not salvaged. That's good, right?
I wish that dance didn't end so soon. Oh, that's straight coffee grounds. Oh,
Your dude's excited, dude. What's he happy about? So are you guys gonna come to Yellow?
you're salvaging, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what we have. We lost the person with all of the mission reps, so we'll probably have to audible a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like a little bit. Probably when I fill up my container again, I'm gonna end up doing buying the Corsair,
Last call for passengers. The
so
shuttle is preparing to
we could
depart.
do some missions with them later on. Like, and I don't know if you want to do it today, but we could do
At
some
Norse's Skyway shuttle service,
some
we aim to make
what's
getting
his
there
name?
half the fun. Please enjoy your flight.
I don't know
Vaughn
what you're saying.
missions.
Vaughn. Oh, yeah. 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 I haven't done Vaughn in a while, but I also don't feel like getting a crime stat right now, so that's probably a no for me at the moment.
No, I was not talking about today. I mean,
Yeah.
some other time.
It's I have come to the conclusion that if I'm going to do Vaughn stuff, I prefer to do it like off stream, and that way I can get out of prison before I stream again, because my entire stream ends up me just being in Cluster.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's cool. No, I
Yeah.
totally understand. I'll I'll have the Corsair so we can have two Corsairs or whatever flying around and killing things faster. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wish they would give me back all my hauling rep. That's a disaster.
How much did you have?
I was at member, which,
Oh.
yeah, member. So that was probably 20 hours, close to 20 hours, something like that. And I'm now back to
You-
trainee.
Oh shit, that sucks.
Yeah,
How'd you lose it though?
don't really know. The only thing I can guess is that we had all those hauling contracts the other night on a Star Citizen Saturday in the Discord, and the only person that got credit for them was the owner, which was Dyer. So he turned them in, but I still think he took a rep hit for them. But he had enough of a buffer. That's the only thing I can think of, is that I just didn't have enough of a buffer to withstand losing 6 member level missions.
That sucks.
Yeah, so it's just a glitch. I mean, that's what it comes down to. It was just a glitch, and it hurt.
Did you report it?
No, I haven't yet. No. Crusader. Oh god, it's at Lorville. It is a live test environment.
Where are we going?
Well, my A2 is at Lorville.
Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I was trying to simplify, the bounty missions, remember? So I was going to bully A2 and just drop a bomb on the turrets. You said you're at Area 18?
Yeah.
What's for?
Okay. If you're at Area 18,
Goodbye.
let me think about this. I have to go. I'm a Crusader. At Orison.
Orson looks nice now. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite a pit stop, but it's not that awful.
I'm gonna have to go there to refuel.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I don't feel like going to a space station.
I'd be down to join you, Dyer. I've actually got the hauling itch. Got the hauling itch. I guess that is a question, Cerberus. Do you want to continue to do bounty stuff, like more combat, or do you want to switch to something else, or you have a preference?
Isn't that Kazat?
Sorry. Yes. Sorry. I do that. I mix people's names up all the time. Yeah, Kazakh.
Kazak. There we go. Yeah. My bad. I say your name wrong too. I'm sorry.
Is Kazakh still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
He's low. I could barely hear him.
There's not much I can do about that. You'll just have to turn me up in Discord.
Okay, I'll turn you up a little bit.
Because I have my mic right next to my face.
It's interesting. It is variable. Sometimes it's really clear and other times it isn't, but all good. I got you turned up. A question I had for you, and I accidentally addressed you as Cerberus, my bad. Um, do you have a preference on what we do next? Do you want to continue doing bounty stuff, or do you want to go do anything else particular? Or...
I don't really have too much of a preference. I'm just having fun playing.
Okay. Well, if you'll indulge me, we'll do some hauling. Um, do
Make
you
some money,
mind
man.
do you mind throwing boxes?
I can throw boxes, no problem.